On today's episode of What the Fuck is Going On, we're moving again. I'm not happy about it. It's someplace I said I would never live, and that's the truth. But sometimes, you know, for your boyfriend's job, you gotta do things. And this is one of those things. It's the furthest away I've ever lived from my family indefinitely. And I'll tell you where shortly. There are 3 major things happening in my life right now that are changing my life. But we have a lot to do today because today is my last day to pack. No, let go! Oh my god. Let go of his leg. I don't know if you can see what this apartment looks like right now. Don't look in there. I have a lot to do. Okay, but that geology is low-key helping my skin. Look at this. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys like the game plan for the day, but first, let's get dressed. Whoa, oh my god! Monumental. No one's ever done it before. Okay, one thing I'm excited to be out of this fucking apartment for is this lighting situation. Oh my god, does it piss me off. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, we need to go. Zach and I are moving to Queens, and I am not happy about it. I would have rather moved to like the middle of Manhattan than Queens. That's not a place I ever thought I would live. It's very crowded, close together, and not Manhattan. And it's not even like I want to move to Manhattan. It's just like if I was gonna move to like the city, I'd rather it be New York City, not Queens. However, we are moving to a really good, nice area. There is so much to do. I'm hoping it'll like up the quality of my videos and vlogs, and I already bought one of those microphones that like hook to your shirt. I could like walk around outside and vlog. I don't know. I'm trying to make the best of this, but I'm gonna be like an hour away from my family, which is really sad because my family and I, we're very much like, oh, I'm going to get coffee. You wanna come? I'm running to Target. Do you wanna come? Or I just made dinner. Come over quick. I'm gonna be alone a lot. Zach's gonna be working in the city, and it's just gonna be me and the pups. Alone. My next video is probably gonna be an apartment tour, so you'll see that. Here is the game plan. Zach's mom's plane is landing very soon. She will be here in a couple of hours. Zach will be home in a couple of hours. I have to pack everything I own by tonight because tomorrow morning, me, Zach, and his mom are going upstate to visit his family. The day we come back, we have that night, and the next morning, I move. So this is the game plan. We're at Target right now. I need toilet paper, pee pads for the dogs, whipped cream because it's Luca's birthday and you guys know the drill, a dog toy as a present, Celsius because we're all out and I'm gonna need that on this road trip tomorrow, and bubble wrap if I could find it here because we're also out of that and I have so many more boxes to pack. So I already did the chiropractor and I have to pick, oh fuck! I was supposed to pick up my medication. This is why when you make to-do lists, you actually have to look at them. Anyway, let's go into Target. Woo! Got everything I needed. I'll show you what I got. Pack with me! I want to talk to you guys really quick. I felt very like disconnected from you guys since like the beginning of the year. I don't know what it is. I never want to be that creator who's like, YouTube shadow ban me. Because I'm always like, it's probably your fault. Oh no. This tape isn't the stickiest. I gotta tell you, I don't know where Zach got it from. Well, no, it is the Scotch brand, and we always use this type of tape, but for some reason, it's not sticking to the boxes like normal. The really good life-changing thing is also extremely stressful, but it's really good and it's really fun as well. I am starting an Airbnb in Texas. It's gonna be in Texas. It's a new build, big house. I'm very, very, very excited about it. I'm starting it with my best friend Stephanie, who was in my last video. We're working on it together, and basically I'm in charge of everything creative-wise / dealing with the people when they stay there. So I'm like setting it up on Airbnb. I'm doing all the like design, everything from lighting to the interior design, decorating it from across the country, which is the extremely stressful part. And I've been having to like go there and back to like deal with the furniture and like the other stuff. Stephanie's doing like all of like the numbers and all that stuff because she's a genius. And I'm not, but I'm really excited for that. So you guys are gonna be able to come stay at my Airbnb. that's gonna be probably like a whole series on my channel. So I didn't buy the house. Let me just be real with that. I didn't buy the house. Stephanie is having her own house built that she's moving in, and then also like this house as an investment. And she wants to do Airbnb, but she like doesn't want to like deal with any of that stuff. So being my best friend for 20 years, she told me to come join her. We're gonna split the profits. It's gonna be fun and great. But it's time to pack my candle. Want to see inside my drawers? I have kind of an issue when it comes to candles, especially in the fall season. One of my huge inspirations for the interior design of the Airbnb is Leclerc Decor. They're the ones who furnished James Charles' house, but obviously I'm no interior designer, but I think I'm getting pretty good at it. Or maybe I'm just copying their pictures, who really knows? However, all of their furniture is like crazily priced. So I've been trying to, I'm trying to do it on a budget. You know what it is? I get really hard on myself because I surround myself with people like Zach, Stephanie, Sam, who are extremely successful. And then here I am like doing a hell of a good job. Like I'm doing really well and making good money, but like I'm comparing myself to these insanely successful people that like I get really down on myself and really hard on myself. But like I'm doing good, you know? Oh, that smells so good, but I think it needs to go. She's kind of empty. Oh, Christmas tree. We'll save that one. I mean, it's like empty, but we'll save it. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what I'm doing. Candles equal packed. That only took 30 minutes. But do you see what I mean? Like 30 minutes on candles. I only have a day here. Been really stressed. I'm packing my pantry right now and I came across Liquid IV, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. And let me tell you guys, out of all the sponsorships I've done, you guys are also obsessed with them. You guys have bought the heck out of Liquid IV, and you still are to this very day. If you haven't bought it yet, you guys need to try it. And Justin Bieber follows them on Instagram. Let me reiterate that. A lot of times at night when I get out of the shower, I will be so dehydrated, like right before I go to sleep. I don't know why. I'll just put one of these bad boys in one of my water bottles and shake it up and drink it and... But Liquid IV has like 3 times the electrolytes as other sports drinks, and it hydrates you like 2 times quicker than water. But it really does though. I have it every single day and it really helps. My favorite flavor is strawberry, but I've tried all of them and they are all delicious. The strawberry just has my heart. Very refreshing. I really am happy that you guys are also enjoying it with me. I'm getting so many DMs of you guys buying it using my code and you're loving it. We're like bonding over Liquid IV. I've been having it every single day now, but I remember when I first started, like the first week or first couple of days, I noticed such a huge difference in everything. We all think we drink enough water, okay? But we don't. And Liquid IV really helps me to stay on top of my hydration. So you guys should just give it a try. And if you use my code in the link down below, you can get 15% off. What better time to try Liquid IV than now? Thank you for sponsoring this video, Liquid IV. I don't want to pack. Update. I'm in my new apartment and it's a lot brighter, I have to say. You guys, I think this is gonna be a good one. I'm very excited. But the last time I filmed was about a week ago. And 30 seconds after the last clip, Zach's mom came. She slept over. The next morning we went upstate to visit Zach's family. Then we got home from upstate. It was nighttime. We had to pack everything, and the next morning we moved. Very hectic. It was very crazy and hectic, but here we are in the new apartment, so I'm excited to show you guys. I believe my next video is going to be the apartment tour. I don't know why I'm talking in a British accent so much, because I live in Queens now. It's just like a mixing pot. It's a lot brighter and I feel a lot happier in this apartment. Although I didn't want to move here and although it's an hour away from anybody I know, I think I feel happier. I know there were 3 updates I wanted to give you guys in this video. The first one was moving. The second one was the Airbnb, which I feel like I explained that terribly, but don't worry because I'm gonna have a bunch of videos on it. Anything from this video from before this point, my mind was so like clouded and I was overwhelmed and all over the place. So again, sorry for this video if it was crazy and all over the place, but things are starting to settle down in here now. Anyway, the third update is the not so great one, and by not so great I mean absolutely terrible. My grandma, the one I filmed the Asking Uncomfortable Questions video with like a month ago, and shortly after filming that video, she started having a lot of troubles and complications breathing. It got so bad one night that she wound up having to be rushed to the hospital in an ambulance, and it turns out she at some point had a heart attack and didn't know it. Probably from my video. And then her lungs were filling up with a whole bunch of carbon monoxide and she was having all these complications with her lungs, and then her kidneys started failing, and if they gave medication for the kidneys, it was gonna affect the lungs, and if they fixed the lungs, it was gonna affect the kidneys, and it was a whole bunch of crazy stuff. She wound up being in the hospital for weeks, and she's finally back home at my aunt's house, but nothing's really changed. She's on oxygen now and hooked up to a whole bunch of tubes. She's always been the most loving and affectionate grandma anyone could ever have, but she was also like a best friend. So seeing her go through that, it sucked. It was really hard. I can't imagine what it was like for her. It's also weird because like, she's 90. I know at my age, a lot of people have lost their grandparents already, and she's still here, and sometimes people could be desensitized to it because it's like expected, you lose your grandparents. Like I said, my grandma was always like a best friend, so she needs to be around forever. She's always just like such a tough cookie, and seeing her on like the oxygen tubes and stuff sucks, and I know she is probably going crazy from it. And obviously my dad is as close with his mom as I am with my mom, so he's been like dealing with a lot. But we're hoping things are gonna turn around now, okay? We're in a new apartment. I could walk to get my coffee and walk to the supermarket, and it's just a whole lifestyle change, and it's crazy. If you're wondering why I don't have a blanket on my bed, it's because somebody had diarrhea. I don't know which dog it was. Anywho, I'm very excited to show you guys around this apartment. It's cool, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Next video, we're gonna be back at it. Until then, I'm gonna be unpacking and buying some furniture. Welcome to Queens, baby.